Moses from God from Mount Sinai, right? So I'm assuming, I don't know, so I'm assuming from an Islamic perspective, that would be Allah giving the requirements to Moses for the Jews, right?
Yeah.
So in your understanding, would you say then that really that was Islam in that period in time,
Yes.
rather than Judaism, as Jews would see it?
Anything God Almighty stipulated or sent down as revelation for His prophet in a specific time was Islam. And anyone that submitted to that commandment was a Muslim.
Okay. All right. So so just to clarify then, so from your understanding, when Moses received the law to give to the Israelites, which Jews and most other people would say that's Judaism, you would say no, that's actually Islam.
That's Islam, yeah.
And then when Jesus called his disciples in 1st century AD, they were his disciples. The term Christian hadn't been coined then.
Exactly.
At that point in time.
They were Muslims.
But you would say that was Islam.
And the Jews that rejected Jesus and called his mother an adulterer and called him a fake Messiah are the disbelievers. They'll be the kuffar of that time to us. And the ones who follow Jesus will be the Muslims. And then the message continues when the Prophet Muhammad comes, that anyone that rejected him becomes disbelievers. And that anyone that followed the Prophet Muhammad, because his message wasn't different to what Jesus, Moses and Abraham teach, will become the Muslims at their time.
Bro, I don't know, he's phoned it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
It's a power bank. Okay. So the other thing, I'm not trying to debate. I just want to get clarification. That's good. So one of the things that I thought was interesting when I went back and checked is that in Surah 6:136, I'm paraphrasing it. It's not verbatim what I'm saying, but it's like Muhammad is effectively saying that he's the first Muslim. Let me find that verse just so I just don't misquote. Sorry, 1 second. I just want to get it right, that's all. Surah 6:163. I think it's Surah 6:163. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, no, that's not. Wait, where is it? 163. This I am commanded. I am first of those who surrendered. Brackets onto him. No associate has he, and this I am commanded, and I am the first of Muslims. Literally.
What was it?
I typed in Surah 6.
Oh, 6.
163.
163.
Is that? I don't know if that's the right reference because one.
Is it 163?
Oh yeah. So Surah 6, 163.
Okay. And so it says here, for him there is no partner, and thus have been commanded, and I am the first one to submit.
I don't. Is this expanded?
Okay, so basically, I'm just going to say, as for me, 1 second, let me go a bit back. Whoever comes with a good deed will receive 10 times as much, and whoever comes with an evil deed will be requited with no more than the like of it, and they shall not be wronged. Say, as for me, my Lord has guided me to a straight path, the straight religion, the faith of Ibrahim, who was upright and was not of those who associate partners with Allah. Say, my prayers, my offering, my life and my death are for Allah, the Lord of the whole world. For him there is no partner, and thus I have been commanded, and I am the first to submit. Then we go to the verse you're talking about. Say, I shall see.
That's the verse.
There you go. I am the first to submit. Yes. So basically, submission is submitting your will to God Almighty. So God Almighty is saying to the Prophet Muhammad, say this. From what I know. So this is what he's saying, that my life, my death, everything that I do is for God Almighty, and I'm not among those who commit shirk. So he's basically saying, I am the first to submit. Because when it came to the Arabian Peninsula, he's talking about that. He's not talking about, because if that was the case, then we wouldn't believe this concept of Adam being the first Muslim. Because he's the one that's first to submit.
So are you effectively saying that Muhammad is the first to submit?
When the message came, yes, to his people.
Well, and what was that message, sorry?
Islam.
But again, I'm not trying to catch you out. So so we're saying that Islam is from the time of Adam.
Yes.
But the way how Islam was, what you're saying, is different from when it came to, or from when, according to you, it came to Abraham, and then
there are things that are different. So, for example, there might be things that God has allowed for a specific prophet and nation that He doesn't disallow. Now, the doctrine doesn't change. The doctrine doesn't change. So that's the reason, one of the issues we have with Christianity, because we believe the doctrine was evolved. What we're seeing is with our core doctrine, so what you see is with a lot of Muslims, there's a lot of differences. But none of them differ on Allah, none of them differ on who He is, None of them differ on the Quran. None of them differ in the Prophet Muhammad. But there are differences on subcategories.
So not to digress, but
Yeah.
Shias wouldn't be considered pagans to you.
No, they won't be pagans
Okay,
unless
right.
they think Ali is all hearing and all knowing.
I'm digressing.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
So unless they believe, and even a
Yeah.
Muslim who goes to the Prophet Muhammad's grave and starts asking him and thinks he can give the help has left the fold of Islam.
Okay.
We believe the same thing. So what we're saying is, in a nutshell, that what was the question?
The question is that
Yeah, so basically the main doctrine doesn't change. So there are certain things that God Almighty had allowed or disallowed for the children of Israel that He has allowed to the
I think I get
Arabs.
what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that Muhammad is the first Muslim to submit under the dispensation that you're...
Arabian Peninsula. Because when he came, you need to understand that the world, there may have been those who were worshipping God and God alone without associating partners to Him, yeah? But to be a true Muslim, you have to accept that the Prophet Muhammad is the final prophet. So he's saying that he accepted in the context that he came as a final prophet and he has submitted to God's command.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So he becomes the first Muslim in that context.
I get what you're saying. You're saying that basically in the final, if I use the words in the final version of Islam,
you can say.
I'm just giving me a bit of leeway. In the final version or iteration of Islam, you're saying that Muhammad is the first to submit.
Yes, as Allah says to him in the Quran. Yes.
That's cleared up for me. I just wanted to clarify that point.
No problem.
I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for that.
Thank you very much.
Man, there you go. Yeah.
You're lucky.
Ali, are you recording?
I just finished.
Thank you, my brother.